60.
Winner of this game guaranteed £7,500 for reaching the second round. The loser will finish third in the group and go home with £5,000. The winner of the Grand Slam this week pockets 100,000, runner-up 50,000. Reach the semi-finals, you've got 25k in your back pocket.
100.
But this is the hurdle that needs clearing now.
Yeah, nice week's work. For one, well, not lucky winner, but whoever throws the best darts over the week
45.
will be walking away with a very nice payday.
Back to your childhood.
$42.
Needed a ton to stay in touch. Well, there you are, there's perspective for you.
Could be the title of my autobiography, that one.
Glass half full, though.
99.
Big number now, and he could have got first to the double. Not going to be big enough.
54.
Not a heavy scoring first leg.
Just feeling each other out at the moment.
Fitton, of course, twice a Lakeside semi-finalist, 2005, 2009.
85. Raymond, you require 100.
First round loser this year. Double 20 leaves double 10. It's gone 16s to leave double 16. And wandered into the 8 bend.
76.
Loose, that one.
Raymond, you require 24.
A bit of pressure on this Van Barneveld double 12. 3 darts at it. Probability of more, but he can't leave it to chance. 1 at double 6.
Game shot.
Got that.
First leg.
And holds.
21 dart
Second
length
leg,
there.
it's down to throw first. Game on.
There have been, as the evening's gone by, some really good darts matches and some very big scoring.
Stompy Phillips game was epic.
140.
My game of the week. What about you?
Yep. Phillips has been involved in some crackers this week.
I must say, Co's celebration was worth the admission money alone. Oh, late night.
Very.
Yeah, it's good for mental arithmetic darts.
$94.
I took time out to watch a little bit of Barneveld warming up for this match. And he was missing very little.
Both of them have slightly slipped up a gear in the second leg here. Averages have peaked up above 80.
$100.
They know each other very well. Barneveld got a commanding record over Fitton.
105. Darryl, you require 167.
Both have distant checkouts here. Needed treble to leave the ball, and now he just sweeps up. Made himself 68, and would be optimistic of returning, but it's nothing that Van Barneveld hasn't done before.
He's done this a few times. Favourite doubles, double 18. Not going to get a chance. At 68's awkward, might end up with only one dart at a double.
Darrell, you require 68.
Needs a treble to guarantee at least 2.
Tops, 1 dart at it.
48. Raymond,
so
you
shy.
require 62.
It's a lot on this, and it's showing. Double 16 to take it away.
Second leg.
That's been the difference so far.
Third leg is Raymond to throw
Just the
first.
finishing.
Game on.
Smashing adjustment.
96.
Fitton just didn't quite look comfortable to me all week. He had a reasonably good game against Lloydie. He had some moments in that, including a 180 followed by a 150 finish.
Well, Chris, there were considerable moments of discomfort against Trisha Wright, weren't there?
Certainly was. He didn't look... It's funny, sometimes you can just peak at the right time and just in front of a major tournament. Other times you can just over practice and come into these events a little bit flat. You certainly know Fitton's a much better player than he's showed so far this week. Prolific 180 scorer when he's in full flow.
100.
The Dazzler without the shades. Given the difference in Taylor without his glasses, I was wondering whether he was playing in shades.
134.
Yes, normal service was resumed this evening for Mr. Taylor. 108 average.
Well, that looks likely at the moment.
'98.
And Barneveld's average now near as damn it 90. Slow starting, gathering pace, and starting to make life look a little awkward for Darrell Fitton.
Yeah, that's a big ask. 3-0 behind against a player of Van Barneveld's quality. He's going to have 1 dart at tops.
Here is that dart. There is that dart. No mistake, he's looking clinical. No time for a smile, no hijinks. No stagecraft from Van Barneveld, just dartcraft.
Both players fully aware of the situation they're in. It's make or break. At the moment, Barneveld's breaking Fitton's heart.
Really has the feel of a business game, this. Over the course of a week of darts, you do get your bits of pantomime, your bits of playing up to the punters. But this is for pounds and pence and progress.
Yeah, very much like Wade last night. When it was down to business, he produced the goods.
99.
That's business. That is business. Big business.
Massive pressure now on the Fitton throw. Really needs to find a treble. Oh, he gets one. Big chance for Barneveld though. Might see him switch. Yeah, he'll come downstairs. 4 19s will leave him 170. Oh, that's even better. That leaves him 132. And we've seen that tonight from Stompy.
Yeah, what a memorable moment that was.
Could be double Dutch.
As good a reply as is possible. Well, anything Co can do. No.
Still on. Treble 19.
Oh.
Poule. the other way of doing 1-3-2.
107.
That's why they go that way.
41.
Double 16 to keep a foothold in the match. Well done. Iron nerve from Daryl Fitton, who was in danger of being left behind, but who clings to the coattails of Raymond van Barneveld, albeit that he has a fair deficit to make up. In a winner-takes-all encounter, the last of the group stage at Wolverhampton, it's Van Barneveld 3, Fitton 1.
Well, if ever there was a good time to win a leg, it was right then, because Darrell was, well, he was steamrolled basically up to that point, wasn't he?
Well, Barney had one dart at the ball, could have gone in 4-0, but Darrell's in the game just. Because Barney's actually playing okay. Darrell's just finding it a little bit hard on the trebles, but that one leg might make the difference in the second half. Yeah, I mean, Barney, you say playing okay, perhaps he hasn't need to hit those heady heights that we know he can yet. Nonetheless, I mean, some very solid stuff, in particular in that third leg. He's taken a check out for 77 there, which is, well, it's just a sign of things to come, what he's capable of, isn't it? Well, absolutely, yeah. I mean, there's one dart in the hand when somebody's on a double or bigger. Obviously, he was on 196, so it wasn't as much pressure on the shot. But to get the double with one dart just gives you the confidence and the flow of the game to go in the next leg. Yeah, and I mean, in the overall context of the Grand Slam thus far for Barney, there's no real reason to suggest that he's not capable of performances like this and showing what he can do on the big stage. I mean, he's not really wobbled, has he? Well, that's right. He just wants to get through the groups like everybody else. A few collie wobbles from a few players. Obviously, Barney lost against Colin Lloyd. Phil lost against Ted Hankey, but he's through. Barney, if he wins this, he's through to the last 16. So, yeah, you know, then it's longer distance and proper darts, as they say. Yeah, we were sort of predicting a bit of carnage with the real heavyweights today. Hasn't quite happened yet, and Phil, of course, has boxed himself through, hasn't he? He certainly has, yeah, and no specs, obviously, as we saw. 100 on average. I mean, Wes put him under a little bit of pressure, had a few more chances, but Phil got through in the end and played very well. Close to the Taylor that we know and respect. I mean, 108 average. It's not too shabby, is it? Well, that's right. It's sometimes a bit disruptive because he gets these big averages and people have had chances. So, I don't know, but next round, best of 19, is going to look ominous, isn't he? OK, thanks very much. Let's get back to the big men on the Oki and join your commentators, Chris and Peter.
And led this, of course, for the right to play Scott Waits in the last 16, and that is no gimme, given the hot form that Scott has been on this week. Played 3-1-3, one of those who ran away with his group against Messrs Lewis, Phillips and Stompy. But that is a hurdle to come. This is the one to clear.
As Alan was saying, once we get up into those longer format matches, it's, for Taylor, it was very much like for Muhammad Ali. Rounds 13, 14 and 15. Ali's Ali. It's very much the same for Taylor. Loves those longer formats.
55.
Barneveld, of course, fell to Taylor in last year's semi-final, when life did get long. He was very well beaten, 16-6.
16.
Mr O'Shea is through as a group winner.
It's been impressive, hasn't it, Peter?
Good fun as well. Great for the crowd, but like all of them, when it's business time, he knuckles down.
He's super efficient. Very rarely plays a bad game. Very rarely.
O'Shea Jenkins tomorrow night. Will be worth staying in for.
100.
Super matches on tomorrow night, not to be missed.
Thornton Jones, Anderson Osborne, King Wade.
100.
We've got the best seat in the house.
Are we lucky, eh?
$58.
37-point advantage plus these. Treble should keep him clear. 2 trebles should keep him well clear.
He sets up a nice 3-dart finish. 1-2-7. Seen that as well tonight from Scott Waits. And that incredible
26.
run of finishes, which included this one, and a 1-3-7, and a 1-6-1. It's been a night of the finishing. Yet this tournament has only just
45.
begun.
Well, it's an orange hat, but it's specially made for Barney's army.
I think she needs to see that got one fella. Another shot of the bullseye for Barneveld. 17 tops.
Just one at it.
62.
Yet again, Fitton just not kept in touch in this leg. It's a good marker for him. And he's just not at the races tonight. Frustrating for him.
85. Raymond, you require 20.
So 3 at double 10 for Barney.
Game shot
One is sufficient, but I'm sure you're right, Chris. This is as much about weight of scoring as finishing. Barney 4 out of 9 doubles, that's okay. Fitton 1 out of 2, but there are 10 points between them.
Yeah, and Barneveld's only at 1-180 and 1-140. It's not like, it's not like one of the bigger scoring matches where he's just getting outplayed. He's just not keeping in close order.
96.
And I actually thought Fitton was going to have a great Grand Slam. I had a feeling he was going to come here fresh, and he enjoys the big crowds. He's Tony O'Shea's best mate, and they're massively popular on the exhibition circuit. I just fancied him to have a good run. He likes playing in this environment.
$57.
Chance for Barney here. Sub 60 from Fitton.
It's an awkward one for Barney, that one. It's a great cover. Should put another
96.
one in. No.
But a requirement now for Fitton to score big. Otherwise, the Dutchman will go beyond him.
44.
And that's just not enough.
Just handed the throw to Barneveld.
Sit on top of those.
And being kind really is nothing more than an ordinary performance from Barneveld, but businesslike, getting the job done. He's not worrying about how he's playing. And also, I'm sure he would have expected a big performance from Fitton. That's good, that leaves 170.
Well, that would be a game changer.
Awkward dart again for Barneveld. May go for treble 18. Oh, on the wire of all three.
Darryl, you require 170.
Go on then, Darryl. Dazzle. Just not sparkling. Just not sparkling.
No, you got to feel for him. Been there and done it. Feels awful.
48.
Well, a man alive who hasn't had a bad day at the office.
140 would be nice.
140.
Barneveld on the cusp now. On the cusp without really leaving third gear.
It's not a million miles away. But unfortunately, leaves the door open for Barneveld to take the win.
Raymond, you require 8. Game shot.
Van Barneveld in the event has cruised into the last 16. A rueful look either way. A mutual failure to comprehend quite why that game never came to light, but it didn't, and Barneveld just had to do business, and business he duly did. A 5-1 winner, and a member now of the Grand Slam's Elite 16.